Oh no, it's Mark. Hey guys, this is Mark Yoon here, and today I'm bringing you another video. Today is going to be on the leaked news. It's Pokemon news. I don't know if you guys have heard, but there was recently, well, at E3, it was just announced that, well, recently announced, I should say, that the Nintendo Switch would be the next home for the next mainline titled Pokemon game. This was a shock to most people because Nintendo's been touting all this time the line that like the Switch is not going to overtake the 3DS, but if you analyze like stocks and trends and stuff like that, you're going to know that like it was pretty much coming to the end. 3DS was coming to the end of its line anyway. This just kind of seems to be the nail in the coffin. There are still a few games coming out, but their main franchise on the 3DS, the Pokemon franchise, moving over to the Switch, that's pretty surefire way to make sure that you're sending a message. But so we got some news here. This is from, they're leaks, so take them with a grain of salt, but they're very trusted leaks because these are the same people that leaked a bunch of stuff in the past that came to fruition. A couple of keynotes that they said the release date is still to come, but the earliest that they're going to release it would be like late 2018, such as like December, or if not, then early 2019. Some of the info they've gathered, they said that like the Chinese localization team has already finished translating the game's script. So usually when the script's done, now it's time to start working on like, well, I'm sure they're probably still working on the in-game engine and character models and stuff like that, but there's a lot of nuance that goes into that. They exclaim that there will be no new Mega Evolutions introduced in the games. I kind of miss Mega Evolutions. Like the Z moves are neat and fun. I don't know if I like them more or less than Mega Evolutions. The reason I liked Mega Evolutions so much is because like they transformed the Pokemon and they looked like really cool. I can see how that could cause problems though, because like you can't just like give every Pokemon a Mega Evolution, because then people would start getting tired of that, being like, well, why aren't you giving us new Pokemon games? So I guess I can kind of see that point, but they said Z moves will be making their return, now utilizing the motion controller to activate on the Joy-Con, so maybe you'll make a Z with it or something like that. They said the central plot is going to revolve around the conflict between tradition and innovation. So I don't know what that means. If I'm going to guess tradition versus innovation, I'm going to guess in the Pokemon world, it's people that believe that Pokemon should be able to roam around free, kind of like partners and pets, rather than like being stuck in their Pokeball until they're summoned and like forced to battle and all that stuff. Like maybe there's going to be like a Pokemon rights kind of issue, like a team that supports it and like a team that doesn't, and obviously like battles will ensue. Ironically almost. They said the tradition and the region that's going to be inspired is rumored to be Spain or Italy. So that's kind of cool because those countries have a lot of good architecture. So in the realm of Pokemon, whenever they focus on a region, such as with Sun and Moon, when they focused on it being like Hawaii region centric, I think they did a really good job with it. And like I said, the release date is going to be possibly 2018, but probably 2019. There's also another major news to this. They said that the battle system is going to change, and it's going to be simplified. I think you can still choose your moves, but we'll get into that. Let me just read the quote first. It says, these details, this is a quote, pale in comparison to what has been already said though, and that is that the game features a new simplified battle system, which has been compared to that of Digimon World games, and which utilizes a real-time battle system, which moves are still selected via menu. It has also been compared to the battle system Pokken Tournament, which moves are either attacks, blocks, grabs, and work in a rock, paper, scissors-like formula. I think the battle system is ready for an update, so having like an open world, like arena type battling, possibly even with like multiple Pokemon on the field at once, being able to dodge and counter and block attacks while like moving around the arena itself, and then maybe, I don't know how they're going to do it, but like maybe still use their power system to like utilize like, I keep wanting to say jutsu, so like they utilize like different techniques, and that'll still kind of make it to the turn-based system. I'm guessing the way that they're referring to like Digimon World Tournament, I'm guessing it's more along the lines of from the way they're describing it. It sounds like Final Fantasy X with Vaughn. That seems like what they're going for. You know how like you have the open circular area in which the battle commences. You can run around and dodge and block, but then like you have your attack and it's keyed by a time and probably by energy level in Pokemon. And then as soon as that reaches maximum, you'll be able to execute your attack. So that sounds pretty fun, and I'm really excited about that. I mean, the Switch has been doing really well already, and just the fact that like the Switch by default is 2 players in handheld mode because each person can use a Joy-Con, that's gonna blow this game up even more. Like, I love my 3DS, but like in the past, it's like really annoying when like you go to somebody's house and like they have a 3DS but they don't have your game, or they don't have the game because they don't have the console. There's no way to like share play or play with them, you know what I mean? So this is going to be a really good platform for it to be on, and probably the most exciting title that I have been waiting for the Switch. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. A lot of cool news, a lot of like new stuff going on. If you're excited about this, let me know why. If you have any concerns, again, in the comment section, let me know why. And that's going to be it for today, guys. As always, stay powered up. Peace.